Thank you, Zero, my goat. Just another Lazer update.
Lazer may be the future of OS, but OS is also a game with close ties to its history. That's why you see previous generations of default skins built into Lazer, and the oldest one is being added in this update.
Whoa, no way?
So the retro skin is basically bringing back the original pre-classic era of OS. This is how OS used to look in 2007, and now everyone can experience it, at least in the gameplay part for now. There's a few elements in the skin which do come from further forward in history. Those have been chosen where the element was added before 2013, but kind of is required to make the skin look
Wait,
complete.
seriously? Wait, any reason you chose 2008 the year for the retro skin? 2007 feels more appropriate. The skin elements included are generally what people would be familiar with from mid-2008 to 2013. It would look a lot different if I actually used 2007 elements. Oh, wait, so there can be a 2008 skin and a 2007 skin? I feel like that would be a bit much, but like, you know.
And there's still some work ongoing to add back things like combo fire. The real fine details of those skins will come back online bit by bit. I think also combo bursts, having that would, you know, add back that extra bit of flair for this kind of skin, retro skin.
Skins in Lazer.
Alright, so the real question is, who would genuinely actually use that skin?
From the skin editor, and 2 new components were added.
Not
today.
me, I'll tell you that.
First is an Argon rendition of the old judgment counter. Pretty self-explanatory. It counts your judgments. And second is the aim error meter, showing exactly how on target your clicks are. This has a few visual settings for you to mess with, but the important
so I
option
know
is
this
here at
gives you the
bottom.
aim error meter at the
like
end
if
of the
you click
play, but you can have
exactly
it
here in
during the
circle,
play
it'll
too?
mark that same
That's
spot
so
on the component.
cool!
And normalized might be better for broad aim analysis. Think of this arrow as the direction from the previous object. So if you aim a bit short, it'll mark close to the base of the arrow. And if you aim too far, it'll mark closer to the top. You can then look at this component during a stream or a jump section to see if you're more frequently undershooting or overshooting your aim.
Wait,
I think
what?
at this point we
More frequently undershooting or overshooting.
Wait, so like the circle doesn't matter in this context, it's just this line, right? This is undershooting, this is overshooting. What does the vertical axis mean?
Shooting your aim. Arrow. And if you aim too far, it'll mark closer to the top.
Wait. No, I don't get it. The vertical axis means nothing. It's relative from the previous object. So like, okay, all right. I can't believe I'm doing this. So, let's assume that the previous object is right here. Let me fix this up. Hold up. Okay, let's assume the previous object is right here. Okay? I need to go from here to here. Yeah? Okay? But the graph in terms of like the relative positioning is only in this axis, with this arrow being what's called relative to the previous object. So does that mean that I can interpret this as shit? Does that mean I can technically interpret this as this? And so where it lands is like how far I over aim / under aim? That's exactly what it does. So if that's the case, then like if I'm over aiming, let's say like I aimed right, shit. Let's say I aimed right here. It should show up as right here. Wait, no, it should show up like right. No, wait, no, it should show up right here. You were right the first time. No, but wait, since you... You're right the first time since you rotated it already. Oh! So, okay, so this is what it is after the rotation, because I, like, on the previous thing, I clicked here. So that means it should go, it should go here. Therefore, when I see it on the graph, it will look like this. Is that correct? Oh, I understand now. Wow. This is useless. I would never use that.
You can then look at this component during a stream or a jump section to see if you're more frequently undershooting or overshooting your aim.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I can determine that based off of this, right? Oh no, this is the average.
Think of this arrow as the direct. Important option is here at the bottom. The old judgment counter, pretty self-explanatory, it counts your judgments. And second is the aim error meter, showing exactly how on target your clicks are. This has a few visual settings for you to mess with, but the important option is here at the bottom. Absolute means, like, if you click exactly here on a circle, it'll mark that same spot on the component. And normalized might be better for broad aim analysis. Think of this arrow as the direction from the previous object. So if you aim a bit short, it'll mark close to the base of the arrow. And if you aim a bit short, it'll mark close to the base of the arrow.
Wait, I need to test this. I'm sorry, I need to verify to make sure that, like, our hypothesis is correct. Okay, so the previous object was, like, right here. So the arrow would be down here. So if we took this circle, put it here. Oh my god. Wait, it is correct. Yeah, because that's where you click. Oh. Wait, but how would I use this to help me determine if I'm under aiming or over aiming? Like, I feel like it would be better if I just used the absolute version, because it's, like, easier to understand. What's the point of doing the rotation for me?
This object. So if you aim a bit short, it'll mark close to the base of the arrow.
Top right is over aim, bottom left is under aim. So, like, what I'm trying to understand is, why does it have, what does the verticality mean then? Why not just have it as, like, a fucking one-dimensional line, so that center of object, and this is under, and this is over? Like, the part that's confusing me is the fact that it's a diagonal. Which means that there must be some sort of, like, yeah. Nothing. They could do that. A second unstable rate bar? Yeah, except it would be like a under or over aim bar. To determine if you're aiming more to the left or right, maybe. But it's hard to understand if you're aiming to the left or the right if it's a circle that's being rotated depending on what direction it is, right? I don't know. I feel like, okay, I understand what they're trying to achieve. I feel like the execution of this is a bit confusing. Like, I was not able to understand that from a glance, and I feel like I should be.
And if you aim too far, it'll mark closer to the top. You can then look at this component during a stream.
Just rotate it in your head. It's dead simple, and you can do it in MS. Milliseconds. Captain Sierra, I feel like, yes, it is dead simple if you have a normal functioning brain. I Listen, I never went to college, all right? Let me, yeah.
Or a jump section to see if you're more frequently undershooting or overshooting your aim.
I think at this point we need to better expose these new components because it's kind of hard to get to right now, and you need to know the exact component name, right? It's what called default aim error meter or something.
Yeah, and it doesn't help that this one's hidden under like a mode-specific layer. Sound effects were added to the rank display component recently, and because of stuff like this, people complained.
In an effort to fix that, we made an initial change and pushed it out to Tachyon, where if you switch from A to S, but you're only in the S range for 500 milliseconds and then drop back to A, that would not count. And that worked really well. But then people were saying like, oh, it's no longer changing in real time. It takes like 1 second before the rank updates. And to a lot of people that felt like it was actually bugging out, like it wasn't working properly. So now the behavior has changed. It can immediately switch to a rank, but after that switch, it has to wait up to, I think 1 second or 1.5 seconds before it will switch again.
I see further down on the changelog, down
0.5 seconds before it will switch again. Working properly before the rank updates, and to a lot of people that felt like it was actually bugging out, like it wasn't working properly. So now the behavior has changed. It can immediately switch to a rank, but after that switch, it has to wait up to, I think 1 second or 1.5 seconds before it will switch again.
I see further down.
Interesting. I personally don't care.
Down on the
I kind of like the suspense of like waiting till the end to see if I got like an A or a B rank. And having it spoiled ahead of time sucks. So, like, yeah.
Changelog, fix approach circle being less round.
Does Ed watch every Lazer update vid, or is it just this one? Because matchmaking! There's matchmaking?
Than intended.
I just watch every
How is the
Lazer
circle
update.
not perfectly round already?
You tell me. And no one's noticed all these years. Like that's
What?
How is the circle not on the changelog? Fix approach circle being less round than intended. How is the circle not perfectly round already?
You tell me. And no one's noticed all these years.
Approach circle.png is 252x 256, whereas the new one is 256 by 256. What? Wait, are these the actual assets? Can we measure this? Analysis. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I love paint.net. This is measuring my selection as... Wait, does it not tell me my selection? Oh no, selection top left, bounding rectangle size, 788 pixels. All right, 788 by... Wait, did I even choose like the roundest part? I think I did. Hold up. $7.97. I already forgot what the previous value was. Okay, this is too much effort. I'm just gonna trust them.
Years. Like that's I don't know if I should say this, but that's how it is on stable as
Oh my god! Wait, they show it!
tell me. And no one's noticed all these years. Like that's I don't know if I should say this, but that's
Holy fuck! It was less chunky!
That's how it is on stable as well. And for that reason,
Unstable
I don't know
too?
if I should say this, but that's how it is on stable as well. And for that reason, we've only fixed it for Argon and triangles. I think the classic skin is still not round.
Holy fuck! Wait, I'm sure anyone who's used like a skin though, they would have fixed that. They just didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Was this only the default skin or all of them? The default skins of everything up until now, I think.
If the sight of a long note gives you nightmares, you'll be happy to know that Song Select now supports search by LN percentage. LN equals 0 will give you maps without hold notes. LN equals 100 will give you maps with 100% hold notes. And you can find anything in between if you really want to.
Oh, wow.
Mania also added the option for secondary keybinds. And this setting, which does stuff like giving the first object in hidden an approach circle, now applies to Taiko because of situations like this. This is a pretty niche situation, so even most Taiko players probably never encountered it, but I'd be willing to bet that you have encountered another bug with the first object in maps.
Oh, this is a big one. And I'm not just saying that because it was me that was the one that fixed it. To start playback of the audio track, because of the way sound devices work, there's a very slight delay. And during that delay, the game used to freeze.
Oh my god, I hated it. I noticed this as well. Oh my god.
I noticed that the way we're doing
fix it?
interpolation of time was kind of frame rate dependent, which means that for people running at higher frame rates, they would see more of a stutter. If you were running at 60 FPS, it would actually look correct.
So it worked for like basically nobody.
Yeah, nobody, exactly. And that has now been fixed.
Oh my god!
The fix is a bit
Oh
of
my
a hack,
God!
basically interpolating time better to make sure that you can't see that stutter. So it was a matter of figuring out how long we wanted to
Holy
drift
fuck!
the offset back into the correct timing.
They
window.
fixed the
Most
start
people
delay
could not
stutter!
notice the difference. We're still getting accurate hits. So yeah, it's in a good state now.
Grouping by collections was added last update, and that revealed a very blatant issue with song select. Maps couldn't appear in multiple groups. So as of now, that's been fixed.
Upcoming filter/group modes rely on this, so it was kind of like a bottleneck for us. We had to get this fixed to add in more functionality. Also along the way, I think this fixes a lot of bugs with display. Like if you opened up a beat map which was split out into multiple groups, it would kind of bug out previously, and now it works much better.
Grouping by rank achieved was also added last update. This seems straightforward enough. If the highest rank you've gotten on a map is a B, put it in the B section. What should happen in a case like this though?
In stable, if you're logged out, you can actually choose any username at the results screen. It was kind of like an arcadey thing where, you know, when you get a high score in an arcade, you would put in your initials. Because of that, it means that any scores imported from stable, we don't really know if they were played by the local user or if they were downloaded by the local user. We don't store an ID or anything. There's no way to verify that. So until now, we would just assume that they weren't played by the local user. This change basically flips that the other way around, where if we can't verify a score is from an online user, then we assume it's by the local user.
Oh, what the fuck?
Hello, Flight.
Okay.
Hey. So this update adds a new icon for every mod, including the ones that obviously had no designs, but also redoing the ones that had designs. What was the
Good
design
change, by the way.
concept behind the new icons?
So if we notice, like our design team for Argon is lines, basically based on the cursor trails. When you do cursor trail, there's like lines. So I decided to play along with the lines concept. So like when I created the gameplay screen, you see there's a lot of like line-based motifs, including the score. From that,
I kinda hate it.
iconography
The
went
font
into
is, like,
line
insufferable.
concept. And then when I designed the new mods, also, you know, the design is line based.
And how did you decide the contents of each icon?
A lot of the icons are like very, very abstract. I think that is like very intentional because it's really hard to make a lot of the icons very descriptive. I have to like try every single mod and try to get a basic understanding of what the mods actually do.
Well, I think they turned out pretty good. And that's all I have to really ask about right now.
I
One of
just
these
hate
days
the
we have to
font.
make,
Please
like,
fix the
a
fucking
Lazer
font,
specific
dude.
design video, because it sounds like you have a lot of thoughts on it.
I have so many things to say. These people just simply don't know the amount of effort I put into this design, because everyone just see the outcome of the design and people are like, oh yeah, that's like a 5 minutes work. No, it's a 5 months effort, you know, but
Holy shit.
Let's go through a few multiplayer changes. First, when spectating, you'll now hear audio from whichever player is enlarged. Previously, you would only hear the first player, no matter what. Over in playlists, there's a new pinned display for stuff like spotlights, which are permanently at the top. And the UI for playlists
I haven't even messed
and
with any of the
multiplayer have become
of the
slightly
spotlights.
more compact.
I've
The
actually
initial
never
goal
messed with
here
the
was to make
multiplayer
it
room
possible
in
to
general.
see more
Damn.
elements on mobile devices, where space is especially limited, but it also affects desktop builds, showing more of the contents that you'd actually care about.
One of the most common complaints we had about the beatmap listing was that in stable you could quickly download beatmaps by double-clicking on a row, and
True.
that was not feasible in Lazer. So instead, holding down Shift now gives you the stable behavior. First click will download, or if it's already downloaded, will take you straight to the map at song select.
Oh, interesting.
There's also one more multiplayer thing to talk about, but it doesn't exist yet. Matchmaking, or rather quick play is the official name. It's coming next release, right?
Correct.
What's the current, or rather quick play is the official name. It's coming next release, right?
Oh, it's quick
Correct.
play.
What's the current status of this?
What is the current status? So the matchmaking algorithm part isn't done. The UI is not finished, so everything kind of looks a bit jank. But the general flow is there. The game works. You can already play a game with people, and yeah.
I'm in the queue.
Okay, so if I begin queuing, you should see me flying around on that screen.
Oh, I see Wang, yes. And a very tiny version of myself.
So this screen is kind of like the, I've already done a bit of design work on this screen, and the idea is that this is like the lobby screen for matchmaking, and I want to make it an experience where anyone can enjoy it, even if you're not here to actually play. I want the screen to like show the process of matches
that's
coming
so
together
cool.
as a visualization, so anyone can just come here and chill.
Good luck.
Yeah, so down the bottom, that's kind of the current stage of what's going on. So we go into beatmap select, and now we can choose our beatmap.
We're survival dance lovers.
It's the fastest map to play, what can I say? Oh, so this is... We should have chosen different maps, because this is the random select.
Very dramatic map selection.
I'm playing with the tablet, I'm still not used to it.
I don't think you can be used to this map, to be honest.
Wait,
But
Peppy
yeah,
on the
so
tablet?
idea here is that,
He's
it just
finally
scrolls through
converted
the
after
scores, and
15
then
years?
This is going to the next round, so we're now in round 2.
Okay, I think that's enough for a teaser. We'll talk about quick play in much more detail next update.
It's feeling good though, right? Like it
Oh my
already
God.
feels like you could have fun with this. Like we've played a couple of dev sessions of it, and yeah, it's been good.
I
will say
see
that like,
it.
if you're interested in testing the system, we'll be rolling this out to Tachyon for testing in the next week or so.
Oh my
I'll be
god!
part
No
of this testing
way!
crowd.
I
Chat,
hope to
it's
be as well.
happening.
Hopefully not using tablet, because I think I still prefer mouse.
Hey, that's base as fuck. Let's go. Holy shit, dude. Wait, that's actually so sick, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. In the next week! The next week. Oh my god. Chat, I'm excited.